Hey guys, welcome to this video. David here. Today we're talking about Abraham Hicks and the vortex, actually why it doesn't work, and what you can do instead to improve your manifesting results. So if you've ever tried Abraham Hicks teaching about getting in the vortex, found yourself a little bit frustrated, it might feel nice, but a little bit frustrated, you're not alone. Millions of people, and of course, we all love the idea of a vortex, but actually most people struggle to consistently manifest what they want through using it. And in the video, I'm going to show you what's missing. And most importantly, how you can move beyond rituals like vortexes to a much deeper understanding of how reality really works, which will help you manifest much easier. Why do people struggle with this idea of a vortex? Well, Abraham Hicks teaches that you get in the vortex and everything you want flows to you. Okay, so lovely, it's a beautiful idea. But also, if you're not in it, you can't attract it. Okay, and it sounds inspiring, it sounds very sexy and, spiritual. But here's the problem. It turns natural, easy manifestation into a performance, into a ritual that's totally unnecessary. You don't need a vortex to eat food, for example. You don't need a vortex to walk down the street. You don't need a vortex to have a conversation. Why would you need one to manifest? Because the truth is, we're manifesting right now. We're manifesting this experience. And in my teaching, I'm going to tell you that this is a state of consciousness. It's constant manifesting. You don't need rituals. You're manifesting reality constantly, every second of every day. And so the idea of a vortex creates an unnecessary barrier, leaves people chasing a state rather than an understanding of the process. And that's why it leads to inconsistent results, however lovely it might sound. And the truth is, to be a little bit direct, not just Abraham Hicks, but when spiritual teachers rely on rituals like vortexes and things, it's usually because they don't know the deeper processes themselves. Get in the vortex is a metaphor. It's not a mechanism. And when you treat metaphors like mechanics, then they just rarely work. They might do every now and again, but they don't consistently. They don't create consistent results. And if you want consistent results, you need more than rituals. You need an understanding of how reality itself operates. Fact is, I think you need a deeper truth, and hopefully this is helpful. So what's missing? Well, physical reality isn't something that's solid and outside of yourself. That's what you need to know. It's formed by you, through you, essentially, moment to moment, like a dream is. That's the key shift. You can find that in my teaching in the community, linked up below. You're welcome to explore that completely free of charge. And once you understand that, once that understanding seeps in, it becomes totally obvious that you don't need to get into a special state before you can create. Okay, you don't need permission from a vortex or anything. You don't need rituals. You're already manifesting constantly. And the question is whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously. That's really the key to it. And when you understand and experience that, then the magical ease of creation without ritual, without metaphor, you'll take the next step to becoming a conscious creator of your own reality. And that's presumably what you want. Consistently positive results in your life, to be safe, to manifest for yourself, your family, other people around you. And so here's how to move beyond the rituals and get much better results. The key is to remember that reality is not physical at all. That's the key starting point. It's made from energy or thought or consciousness. Use any of those. But the easiest way to get your head around it is created like we create dreams. I'm not saying this isn't real. It's very real, but it's not physical in any way, shape or form. It's a reality made from thought, is the easiest way to think about it. And so because it's made from thought, the most powerful and practical process we can master is what we put into it, our thoughts, and to not use rituals. Okay, so here's how we manifest. Your thought, beliefs, and emotions create your internal. Those create the reality. No vortex needed. You choose your idea that you want to make real. If you're in business, it might be clients who value my work find me easily, for example. You then get the emotion of what you think that will feel like. Yeah, that feels really good. You begin to connect those together, not as a wish, but as a practical understanding, something that you know this is how it works. Okay, you're adding emotional energy to your thoughts. And that's the process of manifesting. So we're not guessing, we're not wishing, we don't have to do a vortex. We then add expectation. We quietly begin to expect evidence. You're going to assume that you're going to see a sign at some point, a signal if you like. Then you're going to relax just all the way through. Repeat it a few days, look at your belief add emotion, add expectations. There's no need to be in a vortex. You can do that while you're watching a telly. You can do it while you're walking down the street. And if you feel an impulse to kind of go somewhere, call someone or do something, then follow it. No vortex is needed. And then take the action. Okay, and give it a go today. Don't get yourself into a vortex or any kind of ritual. Just do it today. You know, send the message to somebody, put a belief out there, publish a post if you're in business. You know, the simple combination of belief, emotion, expectation, and action is everything that you need. So, as amazing as Abraham Hicks has done, sharing an amazing bunch of work, the vortex, it's a clever metaphor, but actually it leaves too many people stuck. It rarely delivers. When we've got to raise our vibration to manifest it, we can't do that all the time. We need to move from rituals to real practical understanding of how reality operates. So we're not wishing, we're not raising vibrations. We don't need to get into a vortex. You know, you are the vortex, if you want to think of it in those terms, constantly. You're forming your reality every moment like a dream. And if you felt frustrated trying to get into it and not seeing results, this is my invitation to just drop it and just go back to the basics of manifesting. And if that interests you, please do subscribe. Please do like the channel. Please do like the video. You're welcome to join the Conscious Creation Academy, where we are not doing rituals. We're looking at the practical application of manifesting in business, manifesting health, manifesting relationships, expanding our consciousness without the rituals, very much with an understanding of how we can become conscious creators and access our own natural, magical power in every single moment. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed that, please again do subscribe, like the video. Below will be a link through to the community somewhere around this video. Have a great day and give yourself permission to drop all of the rituals. Come back to yourself. Just let them drop. Come back to yourself and you'll find you get much better results when you do that. I promise. Take care.